federal lawmakers to strike a deal and avoid sequestration. Billions of dollars in cuts to most every government program. This week, we've showed you what the impact will be on local military and senior services in the capital region. Tonight, a look at school funding and the over $40 million the state could lose. Pat Bailey breaks down the numbers and shows us what less money for education will mean for students and teachers.
School officials say since 2008, students have been doing more with less after cuts and limitations from the state government. They say the newest blow now comes from Washington, where sequestration cuts would mean $42 million fewer dollars flowing through New York schools.
How can New York State school districts make up a $42 million loss from federal aid, or can they not?
They can't. They can't. They have a 2% tax cap. They have less state aid now, as I said, than they did in 2008. They can't make it up.
Dr. Reidy of the New York State Council of School Superintendents says $42 million in cuts will directly impact students and the teachers who were able to previously avoid layoffs.
It means generally, in terms of the testimony that we've heard from superintendents, fewer opportunities. Many districts are reducing their AP courses, their electives. They have to because they have to live within their budget. They're reducing staff. It means higher class sizes. And that's what's happening across the entire state.
In Schoharie, the loss is $90,000, a figure this small district, who has seen its fair share of disaster, says they cannot make up.
I mean, this area is still recovering from the floods. If you take just the village of Schoharie, you've had a 42% decrease in the assessed value of the property in just the village. So where does the bulk of that get taken up? It's going to be taken up by our other taxpayers in the village. So it's not a double whammy, it's almost a triple whammy.
Officials here at Schoharie Central say in the past 3 years they've already cut 26 full-time staff and scaled back some of their programs. They say now with these sequestration cuts, they're not talking about trimming around the edges, rather cutting core programs. Sequestration only becomes reality if Congress and the President do not strike a deal by Friday. If they don't, the school funding cuts will affect district budgets for the 2013-2014 school year. In Schoharie, Pat Bailey, CBS 6 News.
U.S. Senator Chuck Schumer says he's hopeful sequestration will be avoided by a bill that will be in the Senate and the floor tomorrow. Pat talked with the senator and has the details of that bill tonight at 6:30.